Okay, so we're here at the corner of 10th and Pennsylvania at the Justice Department building. We're holding a StopMartialLaw.com banner. This is David Schlesinger. Tell us about it.
Well, this is a new way of causing trouble for people in power who are doing evil. It's not a protest. We are appealing to the people who work in this building to remember that they are real patriots and that they care about freedom, and to consider blowing the whistle when they can on their bosses. That is to say, if they're knowledgeable about activities, documents that would prove improper activity, illegal activity by the administration, and they're able to get it to either the press or investigative arms of Congress or WikiLeaks or whatever, they could help prevent martial law. I mean, right now, today, which is October 15th, the U.S. has stationed 4,000 Army troops in the United States, October 1. This is a violation of the long-time Posse Comitatus Act, which says that the military can't hold a police function. And, you know, in 2006, the Congress and the President got rid of Posse Comitatus. It was put back in 2008, but the President, in his signing statement, said he did not intend to go by it. Now, as Naomi Wolf has shown, the President could direct that Army to take over Congress. They have to follow orders. They're the Army. They don't have to have a restraint, professional restraint, like a police function would have to be. So we're very worried about this situation. Now, what this is, we call it whistleblower bannering. It's really something that can exist for the rest of history as long as the internet exists.
Whistleblower bannering is when the banner has just the URL or the URL large enough to easily see, and it has to be concise and catchy and easy to remember. The point is that people don't want anyone who's watching, like their boss, to see them notice the banner. You don't want to have them write it down. It has to be easy enough to remember so that they can go to a computer in the library where they don't normally go and look it up at a later time.
The point is that the American press is not covering the important issues, and people in this building may be aware of some of the things that the press is trying to hide from them, but in case they're not, this website will tell them. We'll tell them about the members of Congress who have reported that they've been threatened with martial law if they didn't vote the way that leadership wanted. We are appealing to the best in the people who work here. Now, generally, a federal civil servant, probably intelligent, listens well, savvy, hardworking, not usually courageous. We're trying to find the small percentage of people who have the courage to risk their lives, to risk their jobs, to save our Constitution, to save our Republic. We're asking them to take a lot bigger risks than any of us take. Of course, if there is martial law, you know very well that Greg and I and you are risking our lives now by doing this, because the powers that be will not be happy we've done this. If there's no martial law, we probably have nothing to fear. So I was very encouraged to hear that the folks, that at least two individuals at Justice identify with what we're doing. And that made me feel really good. It's more positive. They were polite enough 2 years ago, but they weren't positive, like really positive like they were now. We just had a couple of Department of Justice officers come over and look at the banner. They didn't come talk to us, but they wanted to come look at it. And the thing is, don't forget the hyphens. I put the hyphens in there so it's easy to read. Otherwise, the letters run together. Now, because this is not the same thing as a protest, where we're at odds with the people in the big institution, we want to encourage those folks to embrace what we're doing. I say when they walk by, Department of Justice workers are the bulwark of freedom. Department of Justice workers are the bulwark of freedom. When I leafleted at the FBI 2 years ago, I said, I bet you care more about the Constitution than I do. When I did the State Department 2 years ago, I said, State Department workers conserve our nation's honor. This is the main purpose of these folks, and to have someone out here seemingly protesting, but actually showing that they appreciate what their job is, means they're a little more likely to look at the website or read the leaflet. We're working on it. We are worried that they're going to have martial law. I agree. But they might pull it off before they leave, is the problem. Come look at our website. And don't forget the hyphens. Don't forget the hyphens. It's not illegal to hold a banner on the sidewalk in downtown Washington, D.C. It would be a civil disobedience to do a whistleblower bannering at either the NSA or the CIA. You should go to my website. They won't be able to declare martial law unless they have an excuse. That's why it's important to question everything they say. That's why it's important to question anything important, like 9/11.